This is our dojo, AMAA. My name is Erik Gianini. That guy there,
I never overcharged anybody.
he's my dad, the legendary Bobby Dixon.
Who's the best?
I'm the best!
This is our story.
I got my wife, Stefanie. Our oldest daughter is 14, her name is Kyrie. Our middleest daughter is 8, and her name is Kaileah. And then we have 4-month-old Kaileah. Steph was trying to find the track club for Kyrie to join the track team. And as we were looking for track club, I saw this guy with a mohawk and a sign that said martial arts, and I went, nope, we're going that way. She met Erik, we hit the ground running. I don't know if Kyrie actually loved it at first.
She fought all the boys with no face shield.
Kaileah, on the other hand, was involved in AMA since she was like 3. She fell in love with him before she started.
But when I first saw Erik, I hated Erik. Erik was cocky looking. Now I absolutely love Erik. He's become so much of our, like, a part of our family that, like, we spend holidays together.
We vacation together.
Yep. Kyrie, she was my quiet child. The transition up here wasn't easy, but Erik got to her, and Erik made everything okay for her. He fixed my kid. I was really scared for her when she came up here. But he made everything better. The girls really look up to him. He's definitely a big role model for the girls.
I already loved him, he's my best friend, but I'm sure that helped win Steph over of my daughter trusts this man, like with everything.
Yep. Kyaleah has WPW. It's Wolff-Parkinson's White syndrome, and what it is an electrical signal in her heart that kind of gets stuck, and she'll get stuck in tachycardia and won't be able to get out of it. I would put her down and her lips would go blue and her hands would go blue, and she just wasn't acting right. I was extremely scared. As a parent, the last thing you want to hear is there's something wrong with your kid's heart. She had to wear monitors, I think last year, where she said that her heart was hurting. She had to wear the monitor for 30 days, including jiu-jitsu.
We're not gonna not train for 30 days. Steph was vocal about her reservations and her worry about Kaileah and her heart and what if and everything that could go wrong. So I felt like I needed to be the strong one. I left out, yeah, I'm worried too, but I was worried too.
She still has it, but she doesn't get affected by it.
They don't need to keep seeing her.
You guys are excited for the tournament this weekend? Yeah. The last tournament. Are they allowed to strike, or is this all ground?
You can strike to the body.
Okay, because I'm a little concerned.
There's no head striking. The girl she's fighting just does jiu-jitsu. So we're gonna stay standing as much as we can. Leg kicks, body kicks. Don't force the clinch in the knee like you did in your last fight.
Are you nervous, baby?
A little.
Yeah, why?
I don't really know, I'm just nervous.
You just gotta go in there and, do your thing. And, you fight judo, so you're gonna be fine.
Not playing patty cakes. Come out wanting to hurt somebody.
Yeah. Lots of leg kicks.
Lots of leg kicks.
And you, Kyrie, you need to, you're fighting black belts. And like I said, you already beat the one girl one time.
I want to do points.
You can do points if you want. I don't think we're gonna train as much on points as we
I
used to.
like points.
Points is my favorite.
Points doesn't do anything for any other part of your game except points.
Well, I find it fun, and the whole point of this is to have fun.
In real life, you get in a fight, you're not gonna be able to say stop. This is the rule set that I wanna fight with. We're not going to the ground. We need to stay standing the whole time. That's never gonna happen.
I think all the kids can handle themselves in a fight.
Well, good, let's make it better. Points replaced with Muay Thai now.
I don't like it.
We can still do points.
They're not getting rid of me, not until black belt.
I think it's risky doing this whole MMA thing because a lot of kids don't want to do the MMA.
There's a couple kids that don't want to do it.
Well, I like it.
I'm not a fan of it.
Now that it's more Bobby handing it over and Erik starting to take over, Erik wants to keep up with times and the sport's evolving towards MMA.
I don't know. I miss how it used to be.
You're a creature of habit, though.
Yep. And anytime you have to try something new, you don't want to do it. A house divided. Right there.
Kaileah is, her nickname in here is Bubbles. This happy little soul, man. She's always smiling. It is.
No.
It is. This is very organic that you're doing this to me right now. Go. She used to hate fighting. You know, she just wanted to do forms because she has a really good form. And now she's starting to enjoy point sparring, but she really likes MMA. She really likes doing jiu-jitsu, and obviously she's pretty goddamn good at it.
We're gonna be facing some kids that all they do is MMA, so we'll really see if we've been training well enough or not.
We're gonna have a little fun right now. Okay? On the wall you go. We have a competition in 2 days. No slamming, right? No heavy leg kicks. Push your pace, scramble, work your takedowns, single ties, hand fight. Put the puzzle together a little bit today. We're just gonna watch them go singles, put them on, under a little more like magnifying. So it adds a little level of like pressure, you know? Hey, here you go, good, that was good. Sweep the leg, nice. And right to mount, hold. You're here. Pop up and roll. Now, time. Mount, knuckle up. You just got mounted, push it back, come on, recover. Recover, there you go, get that quarter guard back. Time. Mount, knuckle up. Hand on the hip, hand on the, oh, watch the triangle. Good, yep, knee in. Nice. Pass your knee through. Nice, Jalisa. Time, good job. Hey, she's coming, man. You better start trying harder. The diamond's on her way. She's getting better now. You guys used to maul her. Maybe she'd be on the bottom crying. Hey, you're fine. Stop. You did great. You did great. She's just getting better. Iron sharpens iron, right? You're fine. You did great. Nothing to be upset about. Hey, stop. Kaileah's been doing jiu-jitsu since we started the program, so a little over a year now. She is much more competent in jiu-jitsu than Jalisa is. Kaileah, when she goes against her best friends, she doesn't really go as hard. Jalisa, for whatever reason, she was just on. She just wanted to go hard. She was kicking Kaileah's butt.
Jalisa's like my best friend all the time. She's always there. She acts like a sister.
We were kind of like, Kaileah, what are you doing? You know what I mean? She should, honestly, you should be all over her, you know? Come here, come here. Why get upset? Are you hurt? Are you hurt? Give me a hug. No, she's not mad, is she? Hey, brother, it's all right. No, she's not. Look at. We just know you can do better. Kaileah was really upset. Her mom had yelled at her like, what was that? You know, you should be trying harder. I kind of got on her too. She got really upset. Was that your 100% best?
I think.
Well, okay, and that's okay for me. That's all I want. Honey, she's getting better. Why did she get better? Because she trains with you guys, right? You guys helped her get better. So relax. Don't let this get so crazy, honey. This is supposed to be fun. Relax. Relax. Did you have fun doing that? No, not that time? Why? Because you got mauled? All right. Relax. You did great. You did nothing wrong. Relax. It's supposed to be fun.
Kaileah was definitely very stressed. I might have a lot to do with that. You know, she has this fight coming up, and my main concern is that I don't want her to get hurt. And it's happened before, and you know, it set her back a lot. She was very heartbroken about it. I try to push her as much as I can because I know that when she loses, she takes it so hard.
Everybody was like yelling at me, so I got really stressed out.
Oh, man! Kaileah. Wow.
I wasn't really upset. I was just really stressed out the whole time.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset with her. I just need her to focus. I've seen her do so much better. She's definitely in her head. And I don't want Saturday to come and her be stuck in her head.
You know, you don't gotta try to hurt each other, but you can still give your partner good work instead of just kind of letting them just maul you for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So
Sensei always says, still iron and iron makes it better.
Nobody in the future will ever sugarcoat things for them, so when they do poorly, they're gonna know that they did poorly. I need them to know how to react in these situations, and if they did something wrong, then yeah, they're gonna know.
So Jalisa, aka the Diamond, we call her the Diamond in here. She is, honestly, she's great at everything. Come on, I gotta give you the belt, man, because you did the best, you had the best performance at the tournament, so give her a hand. She won what, first place in points, first place in open, first place in Wako, and then what, second place in form, third place in forms, and then she won grand champion because there was no one in the division because she already beat him. So we call Jalisa the Diamond because the diamond is one of the most strongest materials on the planet. Hey! Nope. Tap, tap. Oh, that's two! Now, Jalisa's been doing jiu-jitsu for a couple months. She has one stripe on her white belt, and she was training just 1 day a week on Fridays. Now we do it 2 days a week, Wednesday and Friday. And so she's only been training 2 days a week for maybe 2 months, maybe. So she goes to this tournament 2 weeks ago, and she does sport MMA, and she goes against this girl who we come to find out, you know, has 3 years of jiu-jitsu and undefeated and all this stuff, has done multiple sport MMA tournaments. And I kind of take a little bit of fault at this because, you know, around her I was saying how good this little girl was, and I think I just kind of put it in her head, and I take responsibility for that. But Julissa kind of went out there and just kind of just like backed up, put herself in a corner, the girl grabbed her, threw her to the floor and armbarred her in like 38 seconds. So it was pretty bad. Julissa came out holding her arm, crying and stuff, and I felt like complete shit. Fast forward to Fighting Lion, and they're like, hey, we got a matchup for Jalisa. So me and James talk about setting up the match. He tells me the fighter. And I'm like, man, that name sounds familiar. I tell her parents, and her parents like the name sound familiar. They look her up. It's the same little girl. I look her up. I'm like, oh man, I don't want her doing that again. She got subbed in 38 seconds, you know? So now I call James back. Hey, James. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man, Eric, what's happening?
A couple concerns. You know, I was looking at some of the fighters' names and saw that one of them has, quite a bit of experience because they do have like an athlete page on social media. So the fighter that I have is, not as experienced as that fighter. So for that reason, I wouldn't want to do that matchup if that's cool with you.
Eric, we absolutely love your team. You guys got a great stable of fighters. You're an amazing coach, and you're awesome.
Appreciate that, bro.
We want everyone to be safe. That's our primary goal. So we want to make sure we have correct matchups by weight, by age range, and of course, skill level. So we're trusting you, Eric, also to speak in the process.
Yep.
Because we need people like you who we trust to help build the sport.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you hearing me out, and I appreciate you saying all those things, man. It does mean a lot, so thank you.
We could not think of a better team to have in this sport.
I appreciate you, brother, man. I'll see you this weekend. That went well. She's just not ready for that match, skill-wise. She was told she had a match, so she was very excited to go and do this. So I had to tell her here at the dojo that she's not gonna fight that little girl.
Am I get a good fight or not?
No, because your fighter that you were gonna fight was the same girl you went with at the last tournament, right? And we found out that girl has a lot of experience. She's competed in multiple tournaments, and you just started doing jiu-jitsu like 3 months ago, so it's not a fair matchup, Not that I don't believe in you, but like I want to make sure you have the fairest chance to perform at your best, right? So we're not gonna let you do this one, but what we're gonna do is have you train a little bit more, do MMA, jiu-jitsu, right? Do your bang, Muay Thai and stuff like that, and try to catch you up. So that way, if you go against someone at a higher level, you can meet her there. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was smart to do it, and I want her to have a fun experience, and a good experience, an experience where it's challenging, but it gives her the opportunity where she can still perform at her level, and not have to worry about this girl, trying to break her arm. We'll get the next one.
So like when I'm practicing more and seeing her pose more, she's actually telling me how she fights, and that's gonna let me practice
how she fights so that I can beat her.
That's pretty high IQ for a kid to say that, right? I'm gonna watch her film.
We were so excited to do this competition coming up at Fighting Lion, and unfortunately we cannot due to the circumstances, but she is, she was bummed, but we're gonna just train hard, practice hard, and in the future hopefully meet again with this girl and see what the table brings us.
I'm just thinking that I think next time I'm definitely gonna beat her.
Oh, that's why I love you, kid.
Keep watching and hit that subscribe button.